from Sydney to Melbourne. There's Qantas 435. Already done a significant amount of the work setting up.
Star 5506, so just confirm you're remaining this frequency.
The yeah, I've done a series of work setting up the FMS already. I've just got to put in the final things like 0 fuel weight here. Execute that. Cruise altitude is set. Cost index set. Go over to N1 limit. Gonna do a 24k D rate today. Flaps 5 for takeoff. And center of gravity position is 26.7. 26.7. We trim 5. Go. All set, and set the VA. All of my V speeds set. Departure, I haven't put the departure in. I've got to grab my clearance. Alright, connected to the voice server and everything. Nation Juliet. Alright.
Qantas 873, just for your information, the traffic also going to Melbourne is an A320. He's about 16 miles in front, climbing through flight level 270. Qantas 873, Qantas 873, and you're leaving my coverage now, so I changed to Unicom 122.8, see ya. 122.8, Qantas 873.
Alright. Call up Sydney approach and get my clearance. Sydney approach, Qantas 435, request IFR clearance to Melbourne.
Sorry, aircraft calling, just say your call sign again.
Qantas 435.
Qantas 435, you're cleared to Melbourne via Wollongong, flight plan route. Runway 34 left, Wollongong to departure. Climb via SID 5000. Squawk 4442. And departure frequency is 124.4.
Right, clear to Wollongong, runway 34 left, Wollongong to departure, climb via SID 5000, walk 4442, and departure frequency is 124.4.
Qantas 435.
I missed saying my call sign at the end of that, but got my clearance now, so I'll go ahead and enter that into here. Departure, it's going to be runway 34 left. Wollongong 2 departure. Get that, go to the route. I'm going to have to recheck the takeoff page.
Now leaving my coverage. Change to intercom.
All checks. Go.
122.8. And have a good flight.
Into plan mode and step through this. Make sure it makes sense. Runway 34.
Thank you very much. See you next time.
Bye.
Down there. That's an interesting turn there. Oh, okay, so it's going out and then hooking left. And Cub, Wollongong. Then down to Melbourne. Put this back into map mode. Squawk. 4. And then 2. 4442. Parking frequency 124.4, which is the current frequency that I am on. Go ahead and put in the center frequency here, just in case I need to talk to them at some point. It's not actually the center that I'm going to be flying to, but if they're extended across into the center I'm flying to, then I'll have it there, just in case. Alright, just go through everything quickly. Sure everything is set up for the takeoff. Sure I'm ready to push. Yep.
Sydney approach, good evening. Qantas 06 descending through flight level
Altitude
150.
5,000 set here.
Qantas 06, thanks. Identified, cleared the rivet 3 arrival, 34 left. Descend via star.
Going here, flight checklist.
QNH 1015.
What status set? Yep.
Descend the rivet star.
Alright. All of these. Mode control, oxygen clock, nose steering.
06, QNH is 1015.
Yep.
1015.
Big light extinguished, current altitude light extinguished. Light test, stamina trim. Flight instruments, standby instruments are set. QNH is 1015, I've already set that. And it's set twice. Standby set, speed brake lever down. Yep. Reverse thrust levers are down. Forward thrust levers closed. That lever set up for now. I'll lower them once we get pushed. And just start levers cut off. Trim cut out, yep. Now seat adjusted, rudder pedals adjust, seat belts. First officer, okay, before start, flight deck door is closed. That CD display set, and one bugs and checked. IS bugs check. MCFP is set. Transponder as needed. I suspect here I'll need it, but when I call for push, we will see. Let's see, what are we gonna do? We're gonna push onto the apron there, I think. Tail left. Go ahead and pre-plan that in for the better pushback here. There we go.
Ground to cockpit. Sure, yeah, we got your plan there. Give me a call through the menu when you're ready to go.
Use OBS me weird. Showing me the whole window properly. Oh well. Alright, this one's set. Sim Toolkit Pro is all set up and ready. Alright. We'll go ahead and request my pushback. And approach Qantas 435, request push and start.
Qantas 435, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, Qantas 435. Alright, I'll request the
ground
pushback.
cockpit. Toast driving up right now.
Go ahead and turn on the beacon. Go ahead and shut off the air conditioners in preparation for start. Turn on the fuel pumps. Any fuel in the center tank? Nope.
Sydney approach, Qantas 1112 with you, descending through wall flight level 173. Qantas 112.
Alright, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Approach. Down to 8,000 via the star and expect the ILS runway 34 left for Qantas 1112.
Got my little sticky notes ready to get the taxi clearance. Once we've pushed and started.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release the parking brake when you're ready. Alright, starting the pushback, and you may spool them. Clear to start engines.
On behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard the flight. Make sure your seatbelt is fastened. Return your seat back to
Alright, I got my clearance to start the engines.
Qantas 406, descend via star 3000.
I'll start 2 then 1.
3000, Qantas 406.
Just spooling up. Waiting for N2 to get to 25, then I'll introduce the fuel. %, using fuel and ignition. Light valves closed. The engine to stabilize a little bit. Yep. Cable. Start number 1.
Alright mate, operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake. Alright mate, disconnecting tow, stand by.
25%. Introducing the fuel. Ignition. disconnect hand signals. Starter valve closed. We have 2 good starts. Go ahead and turn off the APU bleed. Auto, turn on the air conditioners. Hydraulic pumps coming on.
So is disconnected, bypass in is removed. Thumbs up on the left and catch it next time. Have a safe flight.
Windows heat and pitot heat. Flaps to 5. Anti-skid to reject RTO. Alright, request a taxi clearance. Approach Qantas 435, request taxi clearance.
Qantas 435, standby. Qantas 406, turn left heading 070. Turn left 070, Qantas 406. Qantas 435, taxi via Charlie, cross runway 25, then Lima, hold short 34 left.
Alright, taxi via Charlie, cross runway 25, then Lima, hold short 34 left. Qantas 435. Alright, Charlie, cross you, then hold short 34 left, okay. That's an intersection. Alright, release the parking brake, turn on the taxi light, and let's go. Charlie is not quite straight ahead from where I am. Pull up the map. A mess, but Charlie
Qantas 1112, descend via star
is
6000.
this one just here,
Down to 6000 for Qantas 1112.
where the mouse is.
Qantas 406, turn left heading 010. Intercept localizer, clear the ILS 34 left approach. Left 010 and we'll intercept the ILS approach 34 left.
Got the signs there for Charlie straight ahead.
If I can get everyone's attention, we will now review safety information regarding the flight today. If you see the seatbelt sign illuminate, you must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fitting, one into the other, and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release the
Clear
seatbelt
left
by
and right on the taxiway.
It's preferred that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight in case of turbulence. There are several emergency exits throughout the plane. Take a moment to locate your closest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit might be behind you.
Cleared across to 5. I'll check the
Here's 544, approaching
Both
by
ways,
star 8000, runway 34 left, expect ILS approach. Here's 544, cancel speed restrictions below 10,000.
Start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you, and place it firmly over your mouth and nose. Secure the elastic band behind your head.
and up here Charlie
It might seem like a bad
turns to the right slightly
idea to the mask. If you're
and heads down to Lima.
help, please secure your own mask first. After that, you can assist the other person. And please
Lima's
keep the
down
mask on
here.
until a crew
That's
member
where I've
advises
gotta go.
you to remove it. In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position. Lean forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor. Life vests are located in a pouch under your seat between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Slip it over your head and bring the straps around your waist. Adjust the straps at the front. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord when leaving the aircraft.
203-030-12. Okay. It's not a very big change. Crossing Bravo 10 and then going on to Lima. Is this taxiway just up here? Running right onto Lima.
Qantas 406, wind 030 degrees, 12 knots, runway 34 left, clear to land. Clear to land, 34 left, Qantas 406.
And hold short at the holding point. Not sure if he's going to then get us to cross it, or if we're just going to do an intersection takeoff from here. But there's an aircraft landing anyway at the moment. Go ahead and watch them land. I'm gonna use this time to go ahead and pull up the departure plate. On my iPad. Dude, yes, I do.
TLS 544, QNH 1015.
Right. Me heading tracking of 335. We'll set that. Set it in the course. And heading. Go ahead and set course 2 as well.
TLS 544, descend by star 6000.
And it'll be 800 feet, start a left turn, 290.
12, descend by star 4000. Down at 4000 for 1112.
Do not turn right, track 335 at 800 feet, turn left, heading track 290.
Do you want to depart from Lima or the full length?
Qantas 435, we're happy to do the depart from Lima.
Qantas 435, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, Qantas 435. Right, landing lights coming on. And strobe lights.
Qantas 406, vacated, Bravo 9, request taxi to terminal.
Need to turn on the transponder as well.
Bravo to the bay, cross runway 25. On Bravo, cross 25 to the bay, Qantas 406, taxi help. See ya. Qantas 435, wind is 030 degrees, 12 knots, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff, Qantas 435. Right.
Qantas 1112, descend by
We are
star
cleared for
3000.
takeoff.
Down at 3000 for 1112.
Car's coming up, stay on the center line. Airspeed's alive.
80 knots.
80 knots. Rotate.
V1 rotate. Positive rate.
Positive right. Gear is coming up.
FSC flight not started.
$400.
Because 524. We'll fight.
$1,000.
Going feeds, commencing the left-hand turn. It's going to nose too high.
1842, squawk code 440.
0, come on.
1112, turn left heading 070.
Alright.
Left heading 070 for 1112.
Now I'm cleared up to 5,000. Via the SID.
Velocity 842, you're identified. Cleared for a 2 Alpha arrival, runway 34 right. And
Start retracting the
5
flaps.
star,
Bring
10
the-
down.
turn off the
Coordinate
auto
1015.
brakes.
Minus 1112, turn left heading 010, intercept the localizer, clear the ILS, for left approach.
1,000 to go.
Left heading 105, was it? Apologies. Minus 1112, left heading 010.
WL
Apologies, 010
Melbourne,
for 1112, intercept the ILS.
New Melbourne
clear
Centre is
ILS
on, so
approach,
I'll get
direct
that
left,
ready.
1112. Minus 435, you're identified. Climb via the SID to flight level 280.
I'm via the SID, flight level 280, Qantas 435.
Because 544, descend via the star 4000.
280. LNAV and VNAV engaged. Now I'm going to prepare 125.00. That's probably the next frequency he'll give me. Not going to change to it yet.
Because 544, descend to 3 down.
Here goes. Don't hear that name flying anymore in real life. Nice to still hear it in the sim. 10,000 going to standard pressure
Because 544,
and turning off the landing lights.
heavy at 10 miles. You can expect vectors to intercept final.
And the taxi lights can come off as well. We should have turned that on. Gen's on and turned the APU off earlier, but AT is plus 12 at the moment.
Here's 544, FM, descend to 2000. Velocity 842, descend via star 6000.
Not very much cloud, and we're above the icing temperatures at the moment, so I won't do anything with that yet.
Minus 1112, wind is 030 degrees, 12 knots, 34 left, clear to land. Clear to land, 34 left, minus 1112. Goes 544, turn left heading 360 to join final, clear the visual approach 34 left.
Alright, 16,000, climbing to flight level 280. We're going to be cruising at 36, flight level 360 today.
Goes 544, thanks. Yeah, 7 miles behind heading. Qantas 435, contact Melbourne Centre, 125.0. See ya.
So is that for Qantas 435?
Qantas 435, FM, contact Centre, 125.0.
Over to 125.00, good day, Qantas 435. 2500. I'm passing level 210.280. Melbourne Centre, Qantas 435, passing a flight level 210 for flight level 280.
Qantas 435, g'day Melbourne Centre, climb flight level 360.
Climb flight level 360, Qantas 435. Right, we're cleared up to our cruising altitude. Flight level 360. He is set. Passenger sign. Photo. 2-minute standard, cross check. Yep. They are synced. I'll do it for arrival as needed before top of descent.
171, g'day Melbourne Centre, just verify score cut. 171, thanks, stand by. Jetstar 171, stand by, can't seem to find your tag, stand by please. All stations and all traffic inbound for Melbourne on the Lizzie Star. Caution, correction safety alert for a Jetstar Airbus 320 at flight level 280, unverified. Tracking or approaching Buller now, estimating at time 39er. All stations safety alert for Jetstar 527 and Airbus A320, estimating a correction overhead Buller at time 50. All stations.
Interesting. I'm not there yet, so I don't have to worry about that, but if I was anywhere in the area, I'd have to be watching out for that aircraft.
Jetstar 171, I can see on my radar, I just need to get your tag from the other controller, but I can't seem to get that, so stand by.
Okay, so it sounds like they are talking, but the oh, okay, so it's a technical glitch in the tagging system. It looks like I'll have control surfaces the whole way to Melbourne. Not quite sure what...
G'day, Cafe 9026 with you at flight level 139. Cafe 9026, g'day Melbourne Centre, flight level 390.
Not sure which controller will be controlling me in Melbourne. I'm going to set 1255 just in case for now.
Jetstar 5 and 66, contact Melbourne Centre 125 decimals, right?
Looks like Melbourne approach is also on 132.00, so as we get closer, if I don't get handed off to 1255, I'll change it to 132.0.
566, g'day Melbourne Centre. Qantas 876. Start clearance is Lizzie 8 Alpha Arrival runway 16, when ready to descend flight level 250. Lizzie 8 Arrival runway 27. And Qantas 873. I've got a Qantas aircraft behind you, basically in your tail. They're about 2 minutes behind you at flight level 285, fluctuating to 289. Correction, to 290. They're currently unverified as well. They've got no mic, they've got no text, and I don't know if they can hear me, so just caution the traffic, and I do apologise as I go through you.
All right. Get another flyby. Flight level 350 for flight level 360, 1,000 feet to go. A pretty uneventful flight today.
1,000 to go.
Other than my missed radio call, but
Cafe 9026, contact number 125 decimal 0.
Sorry, was that for Cafe 906?
AFM, contact me 125 decimal 0.
I'm on 125 decimal 0, Cafe 906.
Nope, even better than Jetstar 171
funny.
Melbourne Centre. I still can't pick up your tag and the other controller doesn't have it, so if you could just reconnect, that should give me the option to pick up the tag again.
wonder if that picking up the tag, if that means that the previous controller hasn't released it to him yet, so he can't change any features in it. It's just giving him warnings. I'm sure.
Just 171, g'day Melbourne Centre, stand by. I'm just going to send you a contact me, you can disregard that.
Ah, they finally got it.
Jetstar 171, yeah, I still don't have any luck. I think it might be because he's still out of my scope range. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do anything with that, so you can climb to your planned flight level, resume navigation, track direct, correction, resume navigation, control service terminated, fix change of prayers, monitor Unicom 122, that's fine, I'm very sorry for the hassle, and you have a good night. Wherever
That's funny.
873 decent flight start flight level 130.
Go ahead and get the Melbourne 8 set up. .800. Listen to that when I get closer. The descent's still 160 miles away. So he'll be giving me my descent clearance at some point in that. I'm not sure when. Arrival information. Expecting runway 16 from when I last checked. Check again.
What's the 42, g'day, Melbourne Centre, runway 34 right, clear to land. And all stations stand by for ATIS for Sydney.
Aussie 68, hello. And thanks for the follow, Rexy 6019 and Aussie 68. I'm doing pretty well, how are you?
Station calling, exact call sign and position.
205, okay. Good to see another streamer. Thank you. Well, I only started streaming semi-regularly like last week or something, so still new at everything.
Oscar Juliet Bravo, stand by for taxi.
And I thought I'd try out VATSIM. Thanks for the follow, Tank 787.
And Oscar Juliet Bravo, just you can taxi runway 34 left via Alpha, cross runway, cross runway 07 and Alpha 6 holding point runway 34 left, report ready. We can taxi via Alpha, cross 25 Alpha 634 left, Oscar Juliet Bravo.
Sounds like the Sydney controller might have left. You know, I wasn't expecting to hear taxi instructions there. Of course, now it's going to send through a whole bunch of time things.
Side 73, that's got.
How's everyone doing tonight? My thoughts on it. Yeah, I saw that message on Aussie 68. I copied most of it out of his one. Thought I'd promote the idea of merging them. Makes a lot of sense to me. I've always struggled to find where to find things, or now that I started streaming, where to actually stream to. Yeah, I'll admit that I basically copied your message. I modified it a tiny bit, but
station calling, say call sign. Station calling, stand by.
yeah, the flight sim community is so small, and we don't usually care so much about what simulator it is. We just want to find our streamer on whatever sim they're playing. Just about getting the word out there.
Foxtrot,
Yeah,
what's your position?
that's what I figured.
Foxtrot Alpha on the ground at Sydney. Foxtrot Alpha, stand by for clearance. Velocity, correction, Qantas 873, descent by the star 9000, QNH 1014. Descent by the star 9000, and QNH 1014. Qantas 873, amended descent by the star 5000, cleared Lizzie 8 Alpha on runway 16. Descent to 5000, cleared Lizzie on.
Guessing, well, I was expecting 1.6 from when I previously looked into Melbourne. I'll see what the controller might give us. Although VATSIM is glitching out on me again. To close it and reopen it every now and then.
Foxtrot Alpha, just confirm, are you able to take any sips? Foxtrot Alpha, 8
Ah. Melbourne approach has gone offline now. So unless this controller is extending their airspace, then I'll probably be landing out of controlled airspace.
Foxtrot Alpha, you're cleared to Bathurst via Canem planned route. On 5000, Sydney to departure runway 25. Squawk 3716, departures with me 125, that's awesome. Cleared to Bathurst via Canem planned route, runway 25, Sydney to departure.
That's our 2305.
Foxtrot Alpha, thanks. And
7 viewers now. Welcome to the stream. That's the most I've ever had.
We are fully ready, fully ready.
Hope everyone's doing well.
Oscar, Juliet Bravo, runway 34 left, line up and line. Oscar, Juliet Bravo, just confirm what frequency you want. Oscar, Juliet Bravo, say. Oscar, Juliet Bravo, roger that. Readability is 3x5. Yeah, just selected 41 and letting you know I fought clear to GCD, please. Social clearance, standby.
Looks like he is extending his airspace.
Oscar Juliet Bravo, winds 020 degrees, 1 knots, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff, contact me. Station calling for clearance, call sign. Just started, clear. Start 41, stand by.
Get another flyby view. I'm still amazed this aircraft's free. Zebo Mod 737. The standard that it sets is super high.
Passing 1,300, climbing 5,000.
Which 73 is next to Melbourne, so I'll listen to what their mini calls come through there to see if I'm going to have to front landing outside of controlled airspace or in controlled airspace.
That's 73, my apologies. So you can do Super Star 3000 at Delta Clear, last approach from my 16 report established. Delta 3000 and Juliet Bravo, open for Colin. 4,300 down. Oscar Juliet Bravo, identify climb by the superflight of a 39 is there? Just confirm we filed 220 over the Yankee every day. Right, it's showing 39 is there, Oscar Juliet Bravo amended, you can climb the flight of a 220 and turn left, track direct, track direct Wollongong plan route. 220 and cancel set direct Wollongong.
Numbers, tenders would be standard testing arrival here for
Trying to look at what
Philippines.
approach I might be getting.
Station calling Denver.
Into
And
Melbourne.
it's 741, just confirm your waiting clearance.
And
Where is it? Outside 73, thanks. Winds 240 degrees 5 knots, runway 16, clear to land. 16, clear to land. Jetstar 741, what's your position? Canberra.
I'm just looking on Sim Toolkit Pro. We're coming in from the northeast. I'm guessing
Jetstar 741, stand by.
either give me the Boise of an Alpha arrival, maybe a Lizzie arrival. Probably Lizzie. I think this is, yeah, that's showing the Melbourne VOR and then saying going back to Lizzie. Well, expect Lizzie
Just confirm
anyway.
your domestic flight. Foxtrot Alpha Taxi, Echo holding point runway 25, report ready. Echo, runway 25, okay.
And if it's not Lizzie, then I'll figure it out when they tell me.
41, apologies for the delay in the clearance. You're cleared to Sydney via Cullen at Landria. Climb via Sydney 8000, Cullen 1 departure, runway 35.
Pull up whatever what I'm expecting anyway
May 125 decimals.
on the iPad.
124 decimals. Cleared Sydney by Cullen, flight plan. Cleared 8000 feet, Cullen 1 departure.
Melbourne Star Lizzie 816/27.
41, thanks. No reporter observed traffic on the ground at Canberra. QNH is 1015. Taxi your discretion. Contact me upon with departure details. Contact you.
Yeah, okay. I'll just double check because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Lizzie is a point on my flight plan already. No Sim Toolkit Pro user. I love it.
Correction 020 degrees, 12 knots, runway.
I've been looking for something with that functionality for ages. Don't know why it held that one. Oh well.
Alpha 9 runway heading unrestricted. Runway heading unrestricted.
Melbourne Centre Ramper flight is flight 2 PT21, currently circling just outside your airspace for Melbourne.
Two on top of each other.
281, spike, Captain 9026, stand by search. Maintain the present heading and I'll get you on a vector to the approach. Roger.
Melbourne Centre Ramper flight is flight 2 PT21, maintaining 10,000, correction 11,000 for Melbourne.
Sergeant calling standby.
I'll work out just how close to top of the centre I wait until I ask them for the arrival information.
Cathay 9026, Stoke clearance is Rivet 3, arrival runway 34 left, when ready descent, flight level 250.
Cleared the Rivet 3 arrival.
Yeah, I'm fairly new to flying on VATSIM, so I'm still figuring it all out.
Cathay 9026, make a left turn, track direct rivet, and you can establish a hold at rivets, 2.5 minute legs to the right. Advise when at flight level 250.
Really, Russ, you need to go back onto it. Yeah, I know the feeling.
Left. Sorry, chuck a left.
I have like stages.
Direct a rivet.
Sometimes I'm really into it and sometimes I'm not.
Melbourne Centre, Delta Romeo Juliet. Romeo Juliet, stand by. Got us 873, welcome to Melbourne. Vacate left, you can taxi to the boat. There.
Okay, so they are controlling all the way. That'll be good.
Surgical link, stand by, break, Foxtrot Alpha, go for flight details. Correction, departure details. Foxtrot Alpha, starting 1000, climbing 5000, runway heading. Foxtrot Alpha identified at climb at flight level 140. Foxtrot Alpha, make right turn, track direct to Cadam, land route. Right turn direct Cadam, land route, Foxtrot.
Got a little bit of traffic to deal with today.
Juliet Bravo, a bit of weather on the nose. Can we go direct to Rosie, thanks? Let's go Juliet Bravo, track direct to Rosie, plan route. Direct to Rosie, plan route, thanks. Let's go Juliet Bravo, we plan the Rosie 6 Alpha for 35 for your information. Let's go Juliet Bravo, second. Just so you know, we plan to conduct the Rosie 6 Alpha arrival on runway 35 ILS. Oscar Juliet Bravo. And Oscar Juliet Bravo, start clearance is the Rosie 6 Alpha arrival runway 35, when ready descend at flight level 180. Rosie 6 Alpha 35, when ready flight level 180.
He said what arrival he got, what arrival he was asking for.
Philippine 18, start clearance available.
Oh, one ray. I mean, it's a 737, so I can easily land on 27.
Stand by, looks like your flight plan's invalid.
Invalid flight plan. Ha! This is even more interesting than listening to real world control.
Return via at 6,000 into the BC.
Philippine 10, thanks. So they send 3,000. Correction, Sydney,
Yeah.
1015.
That outside view killed my frame rate.
1015 into 3,000 to the BC.
Melbourne Centre, Ember flight.
Ember flight, stand by. I'll get back to you in about 2 minutes.
I'm hoping to be able to go up for a real world flight in the next few weeks, but I've been a little bit hesitant with all the current restrictions. Don't know if they count that as essential to do my 90 days currency.
And Philippine 10, you're cleared for the Isles branch from 934 left, port established.
For the ILS 34 left, with report to
And Ember flight, correction, Ember 18, Melbourne Centre, go.
Ember flight is a flight of 2 PT21s inbound to Melbourne, currently maintaining below 6,000.
Flight, stand by, just got to pick up your tag.
Plus 435, go ahead.
435, start clearance is Lizzie 8 Alpha Rival runway 16, and ready to descend at flight level 250.
Star clearance, Lizzie 8 Alpha, runway 16. When ready, descend, flight level 250. Missed my call sign again.
Melbourne Centre, Delta Romeo Juliet.
250 is set.
Delta Romeo Juliet, Melbourne Centre, Delta Romeo Juliet, speech Baron at Orange.
Runway 16, so I'll go ahead and start programming that. Arrival,
Romeo Juliet, stand by, break.
Lizzie 8 Alpha.
Amber flight, just verify score code. Have you got one yet?
Runway 16.
Negative, we don't have score code.
Set the ILS.
Amber 10 score code 5776.
Hopefully that agrees with what he's given me.
Flight.
40 and 109.7. 109.70.
Sorry, Cafe 906.
109.0. Swap that over.
Cafe 902
Set twice. Force 160. Go ahead and set that. 0 and set it twice.
Amber 18, just confirm your score command, Charlie. 8 them.
60. I'll go ahead and step through this.
Stand by.
I got a route discontinuity. Lizzie, bring that up here.
Yeah, but I don't have a flight plan from you
Keep
at the
that.
moment, so are you able to submit one right now? Or?
Yep.
We'll resubmit it for you. Yeah, that'd be
Yep.
great. It's not showing a
Alright,
flight
that
plan
looks
for you.
right. No discontinuities in that. Well, that's weird. Going up to full power in a descent.
Should be repowered for you.
It's also high. Now watch it ask for speed
Yeah,
brakes.
should be is one thing. Why it's not showing up is another. Embraer, what's your intentions?
We want to go for a full stop at Melbourne, please. Remember flight.
Embraer, Roger. Q&A
There it
from
is,
Melbourne
speed brakes
101
required.
for Windsor,
Yep.
240 goes 5 knots. You can expect the visual approach runway 16. And just confirming you, I'm set at the moment.
We're there. We'll look back the approach for 16.
Yeah, we'll see what happens once it gets
Okay,
back
thanks.
onto the
Let's
descent
play
path.
3000.
See if it still needs
Make
the,
it play
the speed
3000.
brakes or not.
Let's confirm that was Oscar Julie Bravo.
Plane's got to keep things interesting, doesn't it? Probably when I change the flight plan.
Copy, ready for clearance. Delta Romeo Juliet. Romeo Juliet, no report of reserve traffic on the ground at Orange. QNH, correction area, QNH 1015. Squawk 0315, contact me at the threshold for departure details.
So QNH 1015, squawk 0315, I believe, and contact you at the threshold for departure details. Delta Romeo Juliet.
Juliet Bravo, contact me on 124, correction 124 decimal 0.
Right, I'm going to try turning speed brakes off and seeing if it can maintain its speed or if it's still descending too
Track
fast.
direct ribbon, descend by the star 7000.
Sending an Oscar Juliet Bravo on descent, request mobile approaching 180.
Oscar Juliet Bravo, descend 8000, Canberra QNH 1015.
8000, QNH 1015, Oscar Juliet Bravo.
Juliet Bravo, amended descend, correction disregard.
Yeah, it doesn't need the speed brakes now. I go for auto brake 1.
And Oscar Juliet Bravo, traffic information on the ground at Sydney is just
A long runway, so I probably don't need it, but
on the ground at Sydney,
I'll
that
go
should
ahead
still
and
be
set
at
it.
at the moment. That's the only reserve traffic on the ground at Sydney.
Oscar Juliet Bravo, okay, yeah, we're not really concerned about anyone on the ground 200 miles behind us, but thanks.
you're on the ground 200 miles behind us.
Negative, they're in Canberra, on the ground in Canberra.
She said it 53 times, so.
Apologies. This
QNH
we using the new
1014 from
system, the
Melbourne.
VATSIM thing that they've released. It's a pain in the ass. Should be saying that over frequency, but yeah, it's as you can probably tell, phraseology is cutting off, and half the time I'm trying to find aircraft tags because the whole handling system of it is a bit different. But I'm probably going to go back to Euroscope, so hopefully if you do end up being controlled by me next time, should be giving you the correct airports.
Oh, he's having trouble with VATSIS.
On a 435, descend by the star, flight level 1, Tracer.
435 Melbourne Centre.
Yeah, go ahead.
Minus 435, descend by the star flight level 130.
Send via star flight level 130, Qantas 435. For some reason I thought he said 437.
Correction, Oscar Juliet Bravo, descend by the star 6000.
Come on, start descending. 130 is set. There we go, now it's starting descent.
Foxtrot Alpha, stop descent after. Foxtrot Alpha. Have you got a planned arrival for, or an expected planned arrival for Bathurst? Foxtrot Alpha, I'll be connected to GNSS arrival for Bathurst. Foxtrot Zero for
Melbourne Centre Delta Romeo Juliet at the threshold for runway 11 at Orange.
Delta Romeo Juliet, thank you. Stand by. Foxtrot Alpha, you'll be leaving the control area soon as well. You're cleared to leave the control area on descent. No reported or observed traffic on the ground at Bathurst. Area QNH 1015, control services terminate. So that's QNH 1015, Foxtrot Alpha, leaving Foxtrot there. Romeo Juliet, Squawk 0315, contact the airport.
Squawking 0315 and we'll contact you airborne. Thanks, Delta Romeo Juliet.
Cathay 9026, cancel start, turn right. Correction, Cathay 9026, cancel start, turn right, heading 090. Cathay 9026. I'm at Cathay 9026, cancel start, turn right, heading 090. Right, 090. Cathay 9026, descend by the start, correction, maintain. Right, 10, you're cleared left base visual approach runway 16, report established.
All sorts of interesting radio calls.
For amplified and we'll report established. Definitely Bravo, just confirming, will you join the RNF for runway 34?
Alright, we'll be coming up on Terex. Next waypoint, Lizzie.
Juliet Bravo, descend another star 5000.
Make sure this is on VNAV pass, good.
Correction, descend another star 5400. Admin cleared off approach runway 35, report established.
Melbourne Centre Delta Romeo Juliet passing through 4100 to 6000.
Romeo Juliet identified, climb at 6000, you're cleared to Sydney via Awagi, correction via Lordy for that now.
Climbing to 6000 then cleared to Sydney by the Lordy land route. Thank you, Delta Romeo Juliet.
Right.
Delta Romeo Juliet, track direct to 40.
New Zealand Belter at 3,000 feet.
You will track direct to 40 plane rail. Thanks to Romeo.
I'll go ahead and check the approach plate as well, just to make sure.
710 for flight is established final 1 feet.
At or below 9,000
Winds,
at Horus.
runway 16, clear to land.
This is not including that.
Remember flight, thanks.
Arrival. Easy 8 Alpha. Come back here. There we go, now it's got the whole star in it. I applied the... I programmed it in the wrong order and it didn't put the star in. Now, Horus 9,000 or below. Speed restriction 230 at NSEG. At or below 6,000 NEFR. And then Belter maximum speed of 185 and 3,000 feet.
Juliet Bravo, wind 220 degrees, 1 knot, runway 35, clear to land. 435, descend by the star 9 at
Belter at 3,000 and capture. Right. Level 140 for 130, 1,000 feet to go.
435, number center.
Go ahead for Qantas 435.
435, contact me
124.0,
124.0.
Qantas 435. 124.0.
1,000 to go.
Sounds like I missed him again. I have to turn the volume up slightly. And now Qantas 435.
Qantas 435, g'day Melbourne Centre, star clearance, correction, descent by the star 9 at 1,000. Glass approach runway 16, Melbourne QNH 1014.
Send via star 9,000, cleared the ILS 16, QNH 1014, Qantas 435. 9,000 feet is set.
Station inbound Sydney information, Bravo, now current, change of the winds, 010 degrees, 13 knots. QNH 10.
One of these days I'll get the right thing. 4.
And right for arrivals and departures, all stations. Bravo for Sydney.
Could we get further details for Cathay 9026?
Cathay 9026 negative, you're on an MVA at the moment, so I've got to get you past that before I can get you further soon.
Oh, right, yes, sorry, no, my bad, Cathay 9026.
Sending through flight level 120.
Melbourne Centre, Ember flight request taxi Whiskey Aprons. Flight, you can taxi via Alpha to the Bay, can I? Taxi to the Bay, Ember flight. Cathay 9026, descent via the star, correction, descent 3,000, maintain heading.
Descent 3,000, maintain heading. Cathay, no, Cathay 90.
And Cathay 9026, just report heading.
Heading 065, Cathay 90.
Where is it? Changing my volume levels. Make VATSIM controllers slightly louder. Hopefully that helps me hear them better. Passing through 10,000 feet. Speed is below 250. Turn on landing light, taxi light. Logo light isn't needed. Daytime. Go ahead and set to continuous. And I'll turn on terrain.
Qantas 435, descend via the star 5000.
Send via the star 5000, Qantas 435. $5,000 feet is set. He's on top of when to give me the descents.
Oscar Bravo, is it a Jetstar aircraft?
There's a massive big like hill in the runway.
It's definitely what a Jetstar aircraft would do, so yeah, more than likely it is.
Yeah, Oscar Bravo, just, yeah, the four engines should, deal with it well.
Yeah, we're clear of him now, just touching down, got over him nice.
Sounds good.
Yeah, the things you hear on the simulator ATC.
41, just confirm, was that you on the runway?
Hey fam, yeah, I got stuck on the runway as there's like, the runway is kind of like split in half by this big mountain thing.
Yeah, looks like the wrath of God has fallen upon Canberra. Jetstar 741, you ready for your departure details?
That's
For
fine.
you to provide to me, or?
Julia Bravo, we're just rolling out, and we require backtrack. Taxiway is too small.
Julia Bravo, roger, Jetstar 741, hold position. Qantas 435, descent via the star 4500.
Send via the star 4500, Qantas 435. Nearly missed another one.
Cathay 9026, are you able to track direct sausage?
Yeah, we could probably do that, Cathay 9026.
Cathay
Zoom in
9026,
on the
Roger,
map here.
resume our navigation, track direct sausage, then cleared Isles approach, runway 34 left, report established.
34 left, and we'll report established, and direct to sausage. Cathay 9026.
Oscar Julia Bravo, you cleared a backtrack to runway 17. Can you vacate on Delta?
Julia Bravo, backtrack runway 35, and if we could just go down to Mike, that'd be great. It'll only add about another 5 seconds.
Yeah, Oscar Julia Bravo, you're also cleared to cross the crossing runway. I'm not sure what it is, but you can vacate on Mike to the vacater.
Cross 1-2 it would be, and actually we'll take Golf. It's the one at the intersection there of the 2 runways.
Oscar Julia Bravo, approved that you can vacate at Golf and report when vacated.
1,000 to go.
1,000 feet to go, 5,500 to 4,500.
It's 741, expect delay, 747 backtracking the runway. They'll be vacating on Golf. Star 435, descent via the Star 3000, and Delta cleared off approach.
Landing lights. Gotta turn on the seatbelt signs. Seat the cabin crew. Route set. RNP, yep. Now let's approach roll mode arm. When I get closer.
Foxtrot Alpha, salvage cancelled, time 45, okay. Qantas 435, Melbourne Centre.
Go ahead for Qantas 435.
Qantas 435, descent via the Star 3000 at Belter, cleared ILS approach runway 16, report established.
Send to 3000 by the Star at Belter, cleared ILS approach, and will report established. Qantas 435. This is not descending, so I'll go ahead and start descend. Speed brakes are armed.
Correction, Cathay 9026 winds for Sydney. Hold on, gotta get the winds. But runway 34 left, clear to land.
34 left, clear to land.
It's on VNAV path.
Sorry, 34 left.
Belter, I'm cleared for the ILS. I'm going to go ahead and start extending the flaps slowly now.
9026 winds 010 degrees, 13 knots.
Roger, Cathay 9026.
Speed brakes are armed. Autopilot's not autopilot. Landing lights, taxi lights. Just got to extend the flaps, and then we'll be ready for the approach.
Bravo, you vacated?
We're well and truly vacated. We're just about to vacate the aircraft, actually.
Awesome, you have a good
Why
night.
hasn't it?
Cheers, sir. Thank you.
It's 741, you ready? Ethan. It's 741, winds 090 degrees, 5 knots, runway 35, clear for takeoff.
Approach.
35 with takeoff, bit of 41.
What is it doing? I was supposed to be at 3000 by here. Should have warning. Alright, now it's captured. Not that, this one.
$2,500.
It's 741, report airborne.
Alright. Yes, established now. PR glide slope. Okay.
It's 741, identified, climb latitude flight number 230. Latitude 230, just
Qantas 435 established ILS 16.
That's 435, winds at 240 degrees, 5 knots, runway 16, clear to land.
Runway 16 clear to land, Qantas 435. Get both autopilots engaged. You want to get your landing predictions in, type exclamation mark predict, and then your landing prediction for this landing gear coming down. Need to lower my speed. I'm going to do 147. Five knots above the reference speed. And 3, so it's going to do the landing.
Melbourne Centre and Brisbane Centre closing in 5 minutes, all stations.
Flaps 30.
1,000.
And going for flaps 40. Just approach altitude is set. All right. Runway 16 is in sight. We are cleared to land.
Cafe 9026 vacated at all.
Cafe 2036, welcome to Sydney.
500 feet. Stabilized landing.
400.
Delta Romeo Juliet.
300.
Confirming, are you able to take a instrument approach?
Affirm, can take an instrument approach.
200.
100.
100. Over the threshold.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Reverse thrust set.
Yeah, Delta Romeo Juliet. It's going to make it a bit complicated for you. So, you can expect correction, expect runway 34 left. Correction, expect vectors for the approach from runway 34 left. And QNH for Sydney is
And I missed that taxiway.
15.
I have to go to the next
So
one.
we'll be expecting vectors for 34 left and QNH for
Turn
Sydney
off the reverse
1015.
thrusters.
Thanks, Delta Romeo Juliet.
Speed brake off. Go ahead and... Sorry, auto brake off. Go ahead and disengage the speed brakes. And I'm turning off here on Juliet.
435, welcome to Melbourne. Vacate on Juliet, and you can taxi to the bay. Good day.
Taxi to the bay, Qantas 435, good day.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened.
Now I've just been given a blanket clearance back to the bay, so...
Okay.
Warning lights coming off. Go ahead and turn the strobe lights off. Now the Qantas bays are left here. Gotta go past the international terminal and then around to the Qantas base.
I'd like to thank everyone for joining us on this flight. We look forward to seeing you in the future. Have a great day.
102 feet a minute. That was alright. Wasn't exactly me though. Auto landing. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start the APU now. Let that fire up.
Delta Romeo
Few
Juliet,
aircraft
turn
here.
right heading 115.
Turn right heading 115, Delta Romeo Juliet.
This is killing 173 Delta.
Killing 173 Delta, good day, Brisbane.
Well, I'm glad I finally got over
Center.
my fear of talking to VATSIM controllers. That was fun.
Killing 173 Delta, thanks, sorry, just looking for radio check.
Killing 173 Delta. Retro 5x5, just be advised, we are no longer extending into Mudgee. You can contact Brisbane Centre. Actually, remain on this frequency, we're just going to coordinate with him, stand by. Cheers.
More coordination on the controller's end. APU is on, I'll switch over to that. APU bleed. ZH. That's probably Rex. It's an interesting parking spot for Rex. These are the international bays. Virgin and Qantas. Gonna go down here to Tango and then head across to the Qantas base.
B738 Delta. Contact Brisbane Centre 135.6. It's not responding, so you can give him all the hell you want.
135
Ah, this controller is having a night.
Please, thank you. All stations on 133.0. All stations on 133.0. Contact Brisbane Centre 135.6. All stations.
Moving past Delta 10, 11 and 9 here. Why is there a Virgin aircraft on the Qantas ramp? Ah, well. They're also facing in.
All stations, Melbourne Centre is now closing. Monitor Guineacom 122.8. All stations, Centre is now closing. Monitor Guineacom 122.8.
I'm going to go back here to pass him. Centre's closing 122.8. Alright. I'll change that. Well, I'm going to park first, otherwise I'll just be in everyone's way. Although once I've parked, then I'll just be disconnecting, so I won't really need to change it, will I? Alright. I'm going to commence this right-hand turn here, turn off the taxi lights. Now, I'm trying to remember which one of these. Of course, all the ground tug is just driving through the aircraft. One of these ones I set up auto gate on, but I can't see the NIGs, so I don't think it's this one. If it is, then I won't be able to see where to park. Alright, I'll just use the bridge as a warning, kind of a thing. And that'll do. Set the parking brake. Down here, shut off the engines. Wait for the engines to spool down and then turn the beacon off. Alright, come up here. Turn off the beacon. Turn off hydraulic pumps as well. Alright. Well, thank you for joining along on this flight. And for all the generous people who followed during the flight. And if you're watching this on YouTube, and if you liked it, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Let's see. Okay, that's weird.